Our size was slightly less than 500 crores. Investors were not looking at us. So we went, met Mr. Vishal Gupta and then Mr. Vishal Tulshan, and we negotiated, or to meet their requirements, a lot of work had to be done. It took, I think, more than 1 year. And they patiently waited, and after the required work is completed, they invested, sir. We are really grateful to you for your investment, sir. It marked the beginning of a new phase, one of consolidation, digital adoption, and expansion into new markets. The same year, we launched IKF Home Finance, a natural extension of our purpose. Today, IKF Home Finance has become a meaningful contributor to both our businesses and our social impact. As we move forward, we realize that the next era of financial services would be driven by digital transformation. That is where Axion, a globally respected impact investor, joined hands with us. Their investment and expertise helped us accelerate our digital strategy from onboarding to underwriting, from customer service to analytics. Today, we are building not just a traditional NBFC, but a digitally enabled, customer-first institution capable of scaling impact without compromising on our values. As we look back, one truth stands out. We have weathered many storms. The NBFC sector has seen several challenging cycles: liquidity crisis, regulatory shifts, trust, deficit, demonetization, economic down cycles, and pandemic. But we have endured, not just by reacting, but by staying ahead, by building strong fundamentals, by valuing prudence over short-term growth, and by always putting the customer and stakeholder at the center. Today, IKF is more than a lending institution. It is a platform for socio-economic impact. Every loan we disperse is a livelihood empowered, a dream realized, a business scaled. Whether it is helping a small transporter buy his first vehicle, a micro-entrepreneur expanding his or her shop, or a family buying their first home, we are enabling progress every single day. Our vision ahead is clear: to be modern, technology-led, values-driven NBFC that derives inclusive finance at scale. Building on this momentum, we are proud to welcome Norwest Venture Partners into IKF family. Here I should mention that Norwest has invested a substantial amount of money. That is their single largest investment in India in financial services. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your confidence. Their global experience, long-term investment approach, and deep understanding of scaling financial businesses make them an ideal partner and as we enter our next phase. With Norwest support, we are strengthening our digital infrastructure, deepening customer reach, and preparing to serve millions more with speed, empathy, and precision. And sir, I should mention another guest sitting here, Mr. T.R. Acha. He is a chartered accountant by profession, but a guidance for NBFC industry by passion. He is an advisor for Finance Industry Development Council. When I was president, he was Secretary General of FIPA, then became a president of FIPA. Now, he is a de facto president of FIPA, always available. He doesn't expecting anything from you. In fact, we said, he is a professional. Sir, let us buy the tickets. No, nothing doing. I want to buy my tickets and come. That is Mr. Acha. All small and medium NBFCs, he guides. And he fights with the regulator also to protect our interests, sir. And thank you, sir, for all the support that we have received from you. We want to continue creating value for investors, strengthen our partnerships with banks and institutions, and most importantly, build a company that our customers trust and our people are proud of. None of this would have been possible without our stakeholders, our dedicated employees, our loyal customers, our banking partners, our investors, our board members, and the families who have stood with us through every challenge and every milestone. Heartfelt acknowledgement to our employees. You are the heart and soul of IKF. Your dedication, hard work, and unwavering commitment to our mission have made every milestone possible. From our founding team members, Chandrasekhar, Ram Naresh, ALV Prasad, and Subbaraju. These people have been with us right from the beginning, sir, from thick, thin, everywhere. They have faced so many challenges. I still remember how many offices we have entered, how many offices were. Initial stages, there was a big challenge. Getting funds was a challenge. Business was not a challenge those days. Nowadays, funding is not a challenge. Business is the challenge now. The rest is completely reversed. These are the people who are stood with us thick and thin. We can trust them. We can sign checks and give it to them. They are loyal to the company, more loyal to the company than me. I am proud to have brought them into IKF Finance and handing over them to my daughters, whom to take it forward, to take the company forward. And also recognize the contributions of our newest colleagues. This is not belittle those who have come recently and are contributing. I am only recognizing those who have been with us for a long time. The people who have come recently, they are also contributing and they have taken ownership of the company. As a leader, we do nothing. We tell them do this and then these are the numbers that we require. Those people fight day in and day out, go into the street, fight, get business, collect money, and those are the people who are contributing to the growth of this company. And I thank you all for making IKF not just a workplace, but a purpose-driven community. To our banking partners, your trust and collaboration have been instrumental in our growth. Your partnership has amplified our impact manifold. Here I should recognize Federal Bank. I met the Federal Bank gentlemen, and they funded to us in the year 92 or 93. So they are with us for more than 30 years. And they started with 75 lakhs. And if I remember correctly, now they are funding around 150 to 200 crores to us. And I can proudly say, we have never defaulted even by a single day in payment to Federal Bank or any of the banks to that. In recognition of that, whenever they open a branch, they invite me to open that branch at Vijayawada. I tell them, sir, find someone else. No, you have to be. I am the oldest customer of IKF right now, of Federal Bank right now. So before I close my remarks, we started with 10 crores of receivables, 2 crores of capital, sir. And now we are at 2,000 crores. And almost 7,000 crores. The figure that was presented is in March, I think we are across 7,000 crores. This year, they would be reaching 10,000 crores. So from 10 crores, when I handed over them, it was around 2,000, so it has gone 250 times. So I expect them to take this company 250 times more in the coming future. And the short-term vision would be at least 40 to 50,000 crores in the next 5 years. Without compromising on the values, sir, I will quote an example not to flatter our company, but one customer went and complained to an MLA who is not on good terms with us and said their account statement they have gained, sir, I don't trust them. He said, IKF never gives a wrong statement. Go and pay the money. That is the credibility that IKF has in the market. We want you to continue. That is a credibility that Sundaram has in the market, and we have learned from them, sir. We will not spoil your reputation. We will continue with our values, sir. To all of you, thank you. You are the reason IKF is not just a company, but a legacy, sir. Thanks for bearing with me. I might have exceeded my 10-minute limit, and I request my apologies to my daughters. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Prasad. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we need to give Mr. Prasad a louder round of applause for giving us a deeper look into the journey and vision, his vision for IKF Finance. Up next, we are privileged to hear from our chief guest for this evening, Mr. T.T. Srinivasa Raghavan. Mr. Srinivasa Raghavan is a veteran in financial services with over 40 years of experience. He served as managing director of Sundaram Finance for nearly 4 decades, during which the company saw significant growth. He has held key leadership roles, including founding chairman of FIDC and the past president of the Madras Chamber of Commerce, and is widely recognized for his contributions and has been ranked among India's top 100 CEOs and is a recipient of the Baroda Sun Achievement Award. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause to welcome Mr. T.T. Srinivasa Raghavan to the dais.
Namaste. After an emotion-charged speech from Prasad Garu, it's a slightly difficult act to follow. And he also said TTS is not the TTS of 30 years ago. So he's already sort of devalued me. So it makes it that much harder. But joking apart, it's truly a great delight and emotionally, a really high point for me to be part of this celebration today. Prasad Garu mentioned 3 or 4 people whom he said had been with him from the founding of IKF. I can put my hand up and say, I too have been associated with him from the day he started this company. So our journeys go back a long way, and I have to say that there are very few things that are more satisfying than to see a company which started where it did and has achieved the phenomenal things that we all were privy to as part of that AV and from what Mr. Prasad said. But, I just want to dwell on a couple of things. They were sort of alluded to, but I just want to stress on a couple of things. In the last 10, maybe 15 years, there's been a lot of buzz about this thing called financial inclusion, right? This is a buzzword which came up in the last 10 years. And it is my case that the people who wrote the book on financial inclusion were the hire purchase companies which started business in the 1940s and 1950s, and is a tradition that was carried forward by people like Mr. Prasad. So financial inclusion is only a buzzword. The actual delivery of financial inclusion is something that, plenty of our colleagues in the hire purchase industry have done over several decades, but Mr. Prasad and IKF are probably one of the beacons of financial inclusion. So I thought that is something we should record, because there is always this, big halla around financial inclusion. I'm saying financial inclusion began a long time ago. It just didn't have this name tag on it, right? So that's one thing. The second thing that I'd like to say is, we live in an era where clearly technology has taken on a larger and larger role in all of our businesses. Digital, right? You can't have a conversation with anyone today without digital popping up. And now, of course, there's AI, right? So all of these have sort of largely become realities in all of our businesses, not just in financial services, but across businesses. However, I believe, and I continue to believe, that while technology has been a great enabler of business, it's meant dramatic improvements in efficiencies, in productivity, in accuracy, so on and so forth. However, technology has been, and in my humble view, will always remain only an enabler, right? And why do I say this? It goes back to many of the things that Prasad Garu said. You know, when you go to that tier 2 or tier 3 town and you're trying to do an assessment, a credit assessment of this guy, I'm afraid even today, with all the advances that we've made, that touch and feel assessment which people like the IKF team do, and indeed several other finance companies do, is still part science, part art, right? And I don't think the system or the model has been built yet which completely replicates what our people on the ground are able to do. I remember in the days when I started in the business, you didn't have things like cash flow statements, right? So the credit decision was essentially made in what colloquially we say, matha dekhe, right? You look at the guy's forehead, you look him in the eye, and you thought, okay, this guy seems like a reasonably honest guy, we'll back him. And that's how lending was done. As shocking as it may be for people of this generation to hear this, but truth to tell, I don't think any of us did too badly. We're still around to tell the story, so we must have done something right, I guess. The point I'm trying to make through all of this is technology is indeed very, very important, as I said, but I think the human touch which companies like IKF bring, and indeed Sundaram Finance, even though, you know, it's become a large company today, the personal touch that they're able to bring in their dealings with customers, however modest, however humble that customer might be, is to me what defines these companies. And Mr. Prasad talked about how, you know, they faced so many challenges along the route and they're still here, prospering and here to tell the story. To my mind, the reason for that is because of this human touch. Human touch with their customers, human touch with their employees, human touch with their investors, human touch across the board, right? Because ultimately, and this is the way I understood business for all the years that I worked, this business, though it's easy to believe that this business is a 100-meter sprint, but nothing could be farther from the truth than that. This business is a marathon race, right? And success comes to those who think like a marathon runner, who train like a marathon runner, and who perform like a marathon runner. It is those people who are there at year number 35, year number 50, year number 100 to tell these great stories of endurance, these great stories of commitment to an ideal, to a passion. So 35 to me, Prasad Garu, is an important but not so significant milestone. I think there are much greater milestones which await on the journey ahead. There is 50, there is 75, there is 100, and I'm sure your able successors, the great team that you've built in IKF, they will carry this dream forward, and I'm sure that there will be much bigger milestones, much bigger landmarks, which all of you as the IKF family will celebrate. So I would like to wish all of you all the very best, and a special mention of the IKF family, because as Mr. Prasad said, ultimately it is the people who make an organization great, And I think you guys have done a stellar job in taking IKF to the heights that it has reached. But I also wish you much greater success on the journey ahead. Thank you, God bless you, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Mr. Srinivasa Raghavan, for sharing your pearls of wisdom with us and inspiring us with your insights and words. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome to the dais Mr. Vishal Tulsian. He is the founder of Motilal Oswal Alternatives and brings over 30 years of experience across private equity, investment banking, and structured finance. He's also the founder and trustee of Plaksha University and is actively involved in philanthropic initiatives like Accelerate Indian Philanthropy and Abhiyan Bharat Foundation. Vishal is a chartered accountant and an alumni of St. Xavier's College, Kolkata. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for Mr. Vishal Tulsian.
Good evening. After hearing these two amazingly energetic people, I would simply say, how's the Josh? Thank you so much. It's been a very emotional and a nostalgic moment for me when I came in today to this event. Our association with IKF started in 2014. And there was a time when we met Prasad Saab for the first time. And what convinced us about his conviction and his convincing ability was when he managed to convince both his daughters, Vasanta and Vasumati, to leave their life in the US, a comfortable life there, and come back to India and build a world-class financial services company. So we thought this guy has something in him to really build something large, because it requires a lot of conviction to be doing that, and he showed that along the way. This company, let me also share a few perspectives from my side as an investor. I think we are at a very interesting moment as far as our country is concerned. I remember when I started my private equity journey 20 years ago, India was just $1 trillion economy, or just about to touch $1 trillion economy. And we were probably ranked 14th or 15th in the world. China was around $4.5, $5 trillion economy then. 20 years out, today as we speak, we are $4.25 trillion economy. We are the fourth largest economy, but we also have to remember US and China. China is an $18 trillion economy, US is around $30 trillion economy. But after second largest economy, which is China, there is a dramatic fall. From $18 trillion, the third largest economy, which is Germany, is around $4.5 trillion. We are fourth, and then there are a lot of countries in the world which are between $3.5 to $4.5 trillion economy. We grew at probably 9% at dollar rate over the last 25 years. And if we can continue with that growth rate, in the next 10 years, India will be a $10 trillion economy. Why this $10 trillion economy is important? While we've done well in the last 20 years, but when we become a $10 trillion economy, not only will we be the third largest economy in the world, but we'll probably be 2 times the size of the fourth largest economy in the world. Imagine what that would mean for a country like India in the global standing. And that can only happen if each one of us do our job with a lot of conviction, a lot of drive, and a lot of emotion, that we are going to make our company great, and in the process, make India great. I have as far as IKF is concerned, when we met them 10, 11 years ago, Prasad Saab gave some numbers. This company was around 5, okay, before that, we were very impressed with HDFC and their credit capability. And HDFC guys told us that there are 3 companies who were their channel finance partners and had tremendously high respect for them. First company was AU, which is a bank now. We were the first investor in AU in 2008. Second of their channel finance partner was IKF, which was South. And third was another company called Mass Financial Services, which is based out of West. We said we need to go out and invest in all these three companies. So we invested in AU in 2008, IKF in 2014-15, and then Mass in 2018-19. And we knew, that if they have grown as a channel finance partner for HDFC, their credit quality is going to be impeccable. And that is what this company has shown over the last 11 years journey of ours. There are a lot of things from a growth point of view, this company has done phenomenally well. In the last 11 years, in 2015, the AUM of IKF was around 500 crores. It's 6,500 crores as on March 25, which means this company has grown at 30% compounded over the last 10 years. And friends, if they can continue to grow at 30% over the next 10 years, IKF's AUM will be 90,000 crores. And if each one of us can put in that little extra effort of 1% more, this company will be 1 lakh crore AUM in 10 years from now. And that's the kind of vision that each one of us in this Zoom needs to have to make IKF a 1 lakh crore AUM company in next 9 to 10 years. And it is easily achievable. Lot of hard work, lot of groundwork for that has happened. We just have to move with right intent, with lot of passion and lot of grace as we build that. One thing that I would like to share here, we've invested in 50 companies in our private equity journey till now. We've seen a lot of successes. We have seen some failures as well. And we have realized that the success and failure for every investment of ours has been driven by the quality of management that we have backed. Not necessarily in terms of integrity, but in terms of competency and passion, which we find in Prasad Saab, and then you've heard his speech and you've seen his vision, and Vasanta and Vasumati as well, and the way they've gone about building the team. But most importantly, what I have found in IKF is tremendous amount of grace. And let me tell you guys, 100 good people, less than 10% people will have great amount of grace. And that is what I have found in IKF as a company and as a team. And when they say, if you find competent and passionate people with a lot of grace, take them to your grave. And that is why, while we were exiting from our second fund, we said we will not let them go that easily, and we decided to invest again from our fourth private equity fund, and hopefully we will cover the journey from 6,500 crores to 1 lakh crore with you guys. There's some of the things, and that grace of Prasad Saab and his two daughters also enabled us to do many firsts in our life. I remember in 2000, just after a year after COVID, when there was a need for equity capital, and because of COVID, we were not seeing a lot of interest from institutional investors. We said that we will step up and we will use our wealth network to raise capital for IKF because of the growth that they were showing. And then subsequent to that, we had participation from Axion. Abhishek, thank you so much for supporting us through, I would say, a little bit of a tough time at that particular point in time, and that has helped the company tremendously in the last 3 years. Rarely have we, forget rarely, this is the first time that we also have invested from our subsequent fund in our existing portfolio company. So from that standpoint also, I would say this is one of the first for us. And our investment was also not just driven by our own conviction on IKF, but was also driven by convictions shown by Norwest. Niren is here. We have tremendous amount of respect for them. And we told ourselves, if someone like Niren can write the largest amount in India for IKF, we should definitely follow his footsteps. Thank you, Niren, for your support. So clearly, great amount of opportunity. India is at a very sweet spot. In the next 10 years, we are going to become a very, very formidable country in the world in so many fronts. IKF is very well positioned to really capitalize this growth opportunity as far as India is concerned. I'm extremely excited and I'm super confident that 1 lakh crore is just a number. It will definitely happen. We need to achieve dreams, or we need to achieve milestones which are bigger than that. So I'll just wrap up my talk by 4 lines that is very, very dear to me. It's in Hindi, so please bear with me for that. Abhi to asli manzil pana baki hai. Abhi to asli manzil pana baki hai. Abhi to iradon ka imtihan baki hai. Abhi to toli hai muट्ठी भर ज़मीन हमने. Abhi tolna आसमान baki hai. Thank you guys and all the very best.
Thank you, sir, for that insightful address. So as we move on, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to invite to the dais Mr. Niren Shah. Mr. Shah is the Managing Director and Head of Norwest India and has over 25 years of experience across investing, entrepreneurship and finance, having led investments for leading institutions like Kotak Bank, Five Star Finance and Swiggy. He is also the co-founder of Bazi.com, which was later acquired by eBay, and is a rank holder, chartered accountant and an MCOM gold medalist. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and make some noise as we welcome Mr. Niren Shah to the dais.
So hi everyone. Firstly, I want to thank you all for being here today. It is a very it's a big moment for me. I have the ability to speak in front of 2 amazing legends from the financial services industry, right? Mr. Prasad, of course, we all know very well, and TTS sir. I think you have to understand that this is a historic moment because you're kind of rarely going to see 2 legends of an industry, right, speak and have just spoken in front of you. Like history in the making, right? So for me, a very warm, nostalgic moment, as Vishal said. I think all of you are here today because you've sort of been part of this amazing journey called IKF, right? And I really sort of want to tell you a little bit about our journey. I think we've spoken and met IKF almost 8-9 years ago. I think Vishal was, both the Vishals were much smarter than us. They invested much earlier. When you really go back and look at what sort of Mr. Prasad built, like earlier today, he was telling me that, Niren, when I started this company, there were no computers, right? Think about that. Today, we're in the age of AI and all that. This is so long ago, right? It was started, this was not a very hot and super sector. There weren't a lot of people there. Someone started with a very basic view, right? That they wanted to do financial inclusion. They wanted to give money to somebody who needed that money to grow their business, to earn a living for themselves with a hope and prayer that that money will be returned, right? As TTS sir rightly mentioned, honestly, I don't even know if this was, we had no word called financial inclusion at that time. We didn't know it was financial inclusion. It was really doing good with a bit of a commercial purpose and the hope that as that money gets paid back, a business can be built on top of that and that people will just not run away. Now, if you look at that thought and that purpose, right? I don't know how many of you, like you just sit back and say that, when somebody tells you start a business, you'll go out and start a business, what you think is a business in a very unique sector, which is totally, random at that point of time, which is not being done by anyone. You will sort of give money to people who no one is giving money to. You'll give it at a rate which is much, much lower than the market because money lenders did operate at that time. And then you'll expect them to use it for a business, make money, and then give it back. I think that 99% of the people Mr. Prasad must have met at that time must have said, you are crazy. What are you doing? And you can imagine the blood, sweat, and tears of where it is today. And I must say that in all of this also, there is an incredible leadership today. As we have got to know Vasumati and Vasanta, who respectively lead each of the companies, I must say that we've had an engagement of about 1 year, and that entire tradition, that entire sort of work, that entire work ethic is being carried forward by them today and by the entire leadership team. I really want to thank the board, the lenders, also because this kind of company does not get built by one person or a management team or the leadership or just the employees. It kind of takes a village to build a company like this. It's a very unique company. And what I really love about this company, if I were to say something, that basically you are very different from a lot of the other employees, in an NBFC. You have this distinguished tradition and sense of purpose. Right? You are doing this with purpose. This was started with purpose. It was not started with a view of making some money. Right? That was the last thing on the mind. This was started with a purpose to make a difference. And every day you go out into the market, into the, making loans. And remember that we are making loans and earning assets. Right? People are still doing exactly what we were doing a long time ago. And they're taking the money, they're earning a livelihood. From that livelihood, they are paying for their children's education. They're doing 100 different things and paying us back. There is a tremendous sense of purpose, and that's really it's like, being, I don't know if anyone here is, your grandson, granddaughter or a freedom fighter. You have a sense of purpose because you know that folks above you have done something great and you have to carry that forward. And I really envy that. And I would say that this is one of the things which really I found very, very interesting and attractive because today, look, in the afternoon, I was told I have to speak. So I don't really have a speech. I was really thinking, what should I speak about? And why I said that, look, what stands out about IKF? I truly believe that there is a very purest sense of purpose here. A sense of purpose I hope each of you have. Or if you don't have, you rekindle today. That what you're doing is really good. How many people can go and say every day when I work for my company, I'm doing good for the country, I'm doing good for the economy, and most importantly, I'm doing good for everybody around me, to the people I'm giving the money to, the people I'm collecting money from. I think that's a very noble purpose, and I think you should be very proud of that purpose. That's my first point. My second point is that how IKF does it, and we've got to know a lot of you, and a lot more people get to be sort of known and gotten to know. I think Vishal also covered this, and you all do this with a different level of trust, integrity, grace, character, right? Again, it really comes from how the founding has been done 35 years ago. We saw this in every interaction of ours. You can ask Vishal, I told him what great people these people are, right? Very straightforward, open, honest. If there is any feedback given, we have gone to so many companies where you give a little bit of feedback, hurts people's egos. It may be good feedback, sometimes it may not be great feedback, but here the culture and the way sort of there is this sense that we got to do this openly, honestly, with tons of integrity and trust, and absolutely sort of get, there's a sense of execution, which I'll just come to. And that's my sort of third point, that the business we are in, it's all about getting stuff done, right? Every morning, I'm sure each of you wakes up and says, I got to do all this stuff. It's not that different outside of our purpose, outside of how we do the business with openness, clarity of thought, with transparency. But this, I must say, is an execution machine. Now, Vishal, you stole my lines, but we have one simple rule at Norwest, right? So I'll just give you a 5-line intro to Norwest. So Norwest has got $15 billion under management, right? We have got about 25,000 crores invested in India. We have been doing business in India for 20 years. I will say that we have the largest number, and I will, very humbly say that the finest sort of financial services companies. And I can say with a lot of pride that there is not a single financial services investment or fintech or anything related to that which has gotten done in the country today in the last 10 years, it has not come to us. So when we choose against, in that particular year, 200 investments, 300 of the top potential investments. So we are very, very picky. We are very, very detailed. We do 8 months, 9 months of work at the loan tape level, right? And 90% of the time, 95% of the time, nothing works out. So again, when I'm just saying that when we as Norwest came here and we sort of looked at this company and we started going deeper and deeper, we have been quite amazed with what each of you has built. Of course, what Mr. Prasad has started, what the leadership team has been sort of, stewarding forward, but what each of you has built. So I think that one of the last things I really love about this company is basically the culture, right? And if you see the culture and you see the people, today I had the privilege of spending time with about 12 people, different folks in the leadership, and each and every one of you, right? And it was such a heartening sort of like, and we were talking business and just learning a little bit more about the company, but I can really see that the culture is one which is really firm, which is really sort of rooted in, again, a sense of purpose, which is really rooted in wanting to do something and achieve something, right? And getting it done. Overall, I mean, I'm just saying that if you were to look back and say that where does Norwest invest? We have one very simple rule. The simple rule is that can this company get to 100,000 crores, right? And Vishal, we didn't talk about this, right? We came at it from a different, we did not talk, I promise you. But there are very few companies which have got that tall vision, right? Where the company stands ahead of the founder, the company stands ahead of the CEOs, the company stands ahead of anything else, and there's this tall vision you're building of the company. And it's very rare that you can get, in our mind, access and a deep privilege to invest in a company. So, for all of you thinking, it's like that Energizer Bunny. Aapne wo ad dekha hoga ke different people are running and someone's battery goes off and someone's running. This is going to be that Energizer Bunny which keeps running. And if you look forward, I see in the not so distant future a public offering, right? And known as an IPO. And the IPO definitely will bring value to options. They will bring, definitely a higher valuation to the company. But again, I would just say that an IPO is in some ways a beginning of a journey as a public company, but also a culmination of a journey where you can take something which you have preciously built, right? All of you together, right? And offer that to the larger Indian and global public. And this again, I think is going to be a very, very iconic and a very, very anticipated IPO because of the kind of company that is being built. So overall, I just want to say that, at Norwest, we're always looking for partners which have clarity of purpose and the strength of character, right? And that's really important to us so that we can deliver lasting impact, right? And in IKF, I want to end by saying that we found exactly that and a lot more. Thank you for this privilege. We are indeed indebted to each of you here, including our, Vishal, Axion, all of you for allowing us to come in, each of the employees, bankers, customers. Thank you. We are truly grateful to be here today. I really feel that we have to earn our privilege. Very early you have invited me to speak. I was hoping I'd have a few more years, but we're very excited about the future. And once again to all the employees as well, thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Mr. Shah a louder round of applause. Thank you, Mr. Shah. Up next, it's my pleasure to introduce you all to Mr. Abhishek Agrawal, the managing partner at Axion India. He's focused on investing and supporting financial services companies through digital innovation. He serves on multiple boards and brings deep expertise as a chartered accountant, an MBA in finance, and a PhD in municipal financial reforms. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome with a round of applause Mr. Abhishek Agrawal.
Good evening, IKF friends and well-wishers. It's an honor and an absolute pleasure to be here with all of you and be the part of this celebration. So thank you very much, first of all, for having us. It's amazing as we celebrate this day, and it's amazing to learn how the IKF journey has been built, as Mr. Prasad was sharing with all of us. I'm not going to talk about the business targets, the numbers that have been beautifully said by Vishal and our friend Naren. But I'm going to really share my perspective that how we have been looking at IKF and its journey. I personally believe that it takes a lifetime to build the institution. You can build the companies. It takes a lifetime to build the institution, and this is what has been happening at IKF. We are celebrating 35 years of work here. And as you build these institutions, you transfer your legacy from one generation to the other generation. Mr. Prasad started this journey and has now handed over this legacy to Vasumati and Vasanta. Can we have a big round of applause for Vasumati and Vasanta for carrying this legacy forward? A big round of applause for them. You guys have built a solid team, solid business, and I think, there is no hype around. I think our friends and colleagues have already talked about it. You have been building this business with grace, with humility, humbleness. Today, when we look at it as investors, there's a lot of hype in the businesses, but you believe in execution. You believe in delivery. And what does it mean? If you see in last 3-4 quarters what has been happening in the NBFC environment, where everybody has been hammered because of their high defaults, not being able to grow, I think for all of us, the story has been very different in terms of our growth, our profitability, our numbers. So the credit goes to all of you, and which is why a big round of applause for all of you there as well. I would say, and we were talking about that there are many firsts. Vishal talked about his first, Mr. Prasad said the first. We heard from Naren also, this is their largest investment. So I can't leave without sharing my own first here. As Axion, we have never invested in vehicle finance companies, and personally, I have never been a believer in vehicle finance business. So that's when I first time met Vasumati and Vasanta, I was like, you know what, okay, let me meet them. I'm not going to invest in this business. I don't really believe. And this is when I meet Vasumati and Vasanta both in the office, and I was saying to myself, where were you before? Why did not I met you guys earlier? I think, and as this was really the conviction towards what you are building. A business is not about just for profit. The business is about how you are serving the bigger purpose. And the bigger purpose is really in terms of, we already talked about here, whether it is the financial inclusion, whether it is reaching out to the unserved and underserved. And when Vasumati explained me the story, how you are serving the people, meeting the aspirations of people who are the drivers, and you are making them entrepreneurs. People who are running small businesses, you are meeting their aspirations to take their businesses to the next level. What else can be a bigger cause while you are building your own business than that, where you are meeting the aspirations of the India, young India, and Vishal talked about the number, how we can touch the $1 trillion economy. But from an IKF perspective, as you look at each of these business owners, each of these drivers, when you finance them, their first loan, and then from there they go on building and acquiring multiple vehicles, that gives you a sense of purpose, a sense of fulfillment. The other part I will touch upon on IKF is, I think this is where I would say my colleague Netra, she really convinced me big time on this, is there are
when you are working from a second-hand commercial vehicle financing, you are building a bigger purpose and a bigger cause. There is so much of climate, carbon footprint, emission we talk about, and what essentially you are doing is, to an extent without even realizing, you are doing the repurpose and recycling by continuing to have the same vehicle on the roads and giving an employment opportunities or entrepreneurship opportunities to the others. And which is where my request is really to the management team. I think what we should do is trying to create a footprint where we are able to show the data to the rest of the world that how we have done the recycle and repurpose when the rest of the world is talking about the carbon emission, EV financing and others, how IKF Finance, by continuing to deal in the second-hand commercial vehicle finance, have been able to contribute towards reducing the carbon emission or managing the carbon footprints of the similar vehicles. And this is fairly doable. The other part I would touch upon, I think, in terms of looking at it, how our friends have come and supported this company. It's a very, very exciting movement. I think Vishal mentioned about it. Usually you do not see as a fund which is exiting, they are coming in and investing again, which means there is a big belief in what we are doing. So a big thank you to you, Vishal, Vineet, Kanad, and Radhika, in terms of continuing to spend the time with the company, and from the journey of 2014-16 to taking this to here, where we have a partner like Norvest coming into the company, investing, and now we have a bigger future, bigger ambitions to serve for the purpose of the larger good, building the larger, stronger India, and in that contribution from an IKF perspective. I would say, and again, I don't want to go very long in this. I think a lot has already been said by others, but I would say, I think that the stream which we have continued to have it for so many last 35 years, we have many, many more years to come. We are creating here a legacy. So let's continue to do this good work of inclusion, enablement by building the solid, sustainable business. And in that, I think Vishal and Nirain has already talked about that number. I look forward to celebrating that 100,000 crore numbers with you in next 10 years. With that, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Agrawal. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to invite Mr. T.R. Acha to the stage. Mr. Acha is a seasoned chartered accountant who's been practicing since 1987. He has served as the president of the Federation of Indian Hire Purchase Associations and currently advises the Finance Industry Development Council. He has deep expertise in the NBFC sector and has supported numerous firms in securing RBI registrations and building business models. He also consults software companies on NBFC domain knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome with a round of applause, Mr. T.R. Acha.
Good evening to one and all. It's a really privilege for me to be part of this joyful occasion. When Mr. Prasad called me to attend this celebration, I could not say no, because his desire is his order, actually. Because he is always guru to me. He's a fine gentleman. People have worked with him as an organization, but I have worked with him in the association for many years. As joint secretary, he is now not aware of. When he was secretary, I was joint secretary. And when he was president, I was secretary. So 4 years, and then after that, I was president. At that time also, his guidance and support was always there. So he's a fine gentleman, and I have worked with him, and I respect him a lot. He's a guru to me. See, Prasad sir, your 45 years of your dedication, hard work and innovation are truly commendable for the organization. Friends, you may be thinking that why I'm mentioning 45 years instead of 35 years. It's actually, he has formed a partnership firm before the IKF, and he was running this partnership firm for more than 10 years, where strong values were built, actually. I have seen many NBFCs who started as NBFCs, and I have seen many proprietorship partnership firms converting themselves as an NBFC. The people who are converted as NBFCs have strong values, there is no doubt at all. and they have been following those values. So that particular aspect, if you look into, IKF has got that advantage that the values were created when they were even partnership firms. So I think IKF is a strong example of converting from partnership to company and having strong values. The milestone is definitely a result of organization's commitment to excellent customer satisfaction and community services. I'd like to congratulate the entire team, past and present. People who have even left the IKF, they also contributed to their tireless effort in shaping the organization's success. May this organization continue to innovate, grow, and inspire others with its vision and values. I would like to express my appreciation for the organization's contribution to the industry and community. Prasad sir has done a lot of things for the industry. He is the senior most member of Governing Council of All India Vehicle Finance Association and has been contributing a lot. He has been helping and guiding the industry during his ups and downs. Like in Chennai, TTS is guiding like legend. In Vijayawada, that is in Andhra and Telangana, I can say VJK is the legend. Your legacy is a shining example for us, others to follow. Now, my request would be that you have been growing and you have been supporting many small NBFCs also. But my request would be you scale it up so that small NBFCs or private financiers can also grow and you can be part of their growth story. So thank you once again for inviting me to share this special moment. I don't have so much stories like private equity players have, but I have personal touch with Mr. Prasad, and that's what I can share it. So I wish the organization continued success and prosperity, and we will definitely share, like TTS sir was saying, we will definitely have Diamond Jubilee and all these things. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. And of course, we'd like to thank each of our esteemed dignitaries for sharing their insights with us this evening. And on behalf of IKF Finance, we would like to present them with a token of appreciation. I would like to request Mr. Prasad to kindly do the honors. If we can sir, if you could please present the token of appreciation. We'll start with our honored chief guest, Mr. T.T. Srinivasa Raghavan. Could we have the tokens on stage, please? Mr. Prasad, sir, if you could kindly do the honors, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause, please, for our honored chief guest, Mr. T.T. Srinivasa Raghavan. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud louder than that for each of our esteemed dignitaries on stage. I'd like to also thank Mr. Vishal Tulsian, the founder and executive chairman, Motilal Oswal Alternates. Mr. Niren Shah, managing director and head, Norwest India. Mr. Abhishek Agarwal, Managing Partner, Action India. And of course, Mr. T.R. Acha. Thank you to each of our esteemed guests for joining us here this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for each of our dignitaries on stage and of course, our chairman and founder. Thank you so much, gentlemen. I request you all to please, sir, if you all could please step forward for a group photograph. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. I think one more huge round of applause for these very inspiring gentlemen on stage. You to please stay there just a moment. I would like to request the two lovely ladies, Vasumati and Vasu Mata, to please join us on stage, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, could we have a huge round of applause for these lovely ladies? I'd like to request Vasumati to please join us on stage as well. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's have some energy in the room, some round of applause. Today, after all, is a celebration. Keep that applause coming. We'd like to get one more group photograph, please. video as well. Thank you once again to each of you. Thank you, sir. So you all can take your seats. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, one final huge round of applause, please. Thank you so much to each of you. Thank you. So ladies, and we've been off to a great evening, and now it's time to switch things up a little bit. It's time for you to meet someone truly special. I hope you're ready to meet and excited as I am to meet a very charming, I beg your pardon, ladies and gentlemen. Just bear with us one moment. As they say, ladies and gentlemen, all good things are worth the wait. Bear with us just a few seconds as we get the stage ready for our next special guest. Trust me, he's definitely going to be worth the wait. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you're wondering what's happening, what's being set up in the dark. Well, it's just building the suspense for our next special guest. Get ready to meet the very charming mentalist who's been dazzling minds for over 15 years. From wowing the Ambanis to performing for the President of Sri Lanka, this guy has done it all. He's featured on India's Got Talent and TEDx twice. He is the go-to mentalist for India's elite, and he's here in the flesh to perform for all of you, bringing to you his signature blend of mind reading, hypnosis, and jaw-dropping entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up and let's hear you all make a lot of noise for the very, very talented Praveen Nair. Take a look at his AV.
I like your personality, your expressions.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to hear the energy of IKF, please. Come on. Loudly. Oh my God, whistling audience. Love it. Superb. Now I feel like I'm in Hyderabad already, right? The grandness that you all provide. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Praveen Nair. I'm basically a mind reader and a hypnotist, right? So, I mean, you guys have just saw what is about to happen in a moment. And if you guys are wondering, why do we have a mind reader in the audience tonight, Is it the plan for, like IKF to understand or probably the HRs to understand what's running in the employee's mind? Then you guys are right. Now, I mean, jokes apart, it's to give you all a beautiful and magical experience evening through and through, right? I hope everybody at the back can hear me, guys. Give me a cheer if you can hear me. Give me a woohoo if you can hear me. Come on. Oh my God, love it. Love it. Beautiful. All right, having that said, I'll be reading your mind. But before that, I need access to your mind. First, we'll the DJ can slightly lower the background music. Slightly lower that, appreciate it. So that everybody can hear me clearly. Thank you, superb. Now I'm gonna request everybody to do something that you would absolutely hate to do. Keep your phones on silent and keep it aside for a while, please. Right? Take your phones Keep it on silent. Ensure your phone is on silent, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate this gentleman right in the front leading with an example. Thank you. Everybody at the back, please do that. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Now that we have done that, let's kind of give your access of your mind to me for a little while, right? Let me see what I can do with that. And with your permission, I'm going to ask you all to go ahead and extend your right hand about like this. I'm going to request everyone to extend your right hand about like this. Everyone at the back as well, please do participate. Okay, thanks for the light so that I can see my audience clearly. Hi, ma'am, can you please keep your right hand like this? Yes, yes, you, ma'am. Yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Okay, all right. This is the part where I see how smart my audience is, okay? No pressure, guys, all right? Keep your left hand about like this. Right hand and then left hand. Please, please, sir, please go ahead. It'll be fun, okay? I promise that it's nothing going to be embarrassing. Thank you. You're very quick, sir. Thanks. All right. So here we go. I'm going to ask you all to keep your hands about like this. And on a count of 3, do exactly what I'm doing. Like I said, this is to see how smart my audience is, how you all can hear me, respond to me, and how quick your mind is, okay? So here we go. On a count of 3, 2, 1, do exactly what I'm doing, guys. 3, 2, 1. All right, good. Build some energy, build some positive energy around, all right? Stop. Okay, I like that gentleman still going on. You have to stop, sir, thank you. I know you're enjoying that. Keep your hands about like this, okay? Now is the moment. I'm gonna ask you to wiggle your fingers a little bit, okay? And this is the most important part, trust me. Stop. Keep your hands about like this. Let it come closer. Thank you. I like how everybody's following along. So I'm gonna request you to do that as well so that you, I really want to access all your mind, right? Here we go. Keep hands about straight like this. I'll do it for you, just for you. All again, all right? Here we go. And then turn it around, back to back, okay? For you, sir, again. Straight, and then inwards, back to back, okay? Yeah, reverse it, yeah? Brilliant, all right? Now go ahead and interlock it. And now keep your thumbs down. I'm going to request everybody to keep your thumbs down, right? All right? Okay, again. This and then this. That's about it, okay? Keep your thumbs down, okay? Keep it really firmly and strongly, guys, okay? Don't let it go. Ensure your thumb is pointing down. Ensure your thumb is pointing down. And on the count of 3, do exactly what I'm doing. And if you're able to do that, then I cannot hack your mind, okay? Do exactly what I'm doing, guys. 3, 2, and I'll wait for you, sir. All right, your thumbs down, right? Thank you. 3, 2, and 1. I like the giggles already. I know you guys hate me from this side of the room to that side of the room already. Thanks, guys. Thanks for giving it a try. If you're still trying, give yourself a round of an applause. Thank you. This, again, the show has not begun. This is just to see, or this is to show that a body language plays a major role than a verbal language. That's how I'm going to access your mind. Now, with that, I need somebody on the stage where I can try to give an example. I know I'm with a room full of people who can predict almost everything, who are very good in predicting numbers, who are very good in predicting futures, you know the trends, you know what exactly is about to happen. You know that. You have it in your mind. So I've got something specifically for you all, which is almost impossible to predict. But for that, I need somebody on the stage. Who would like to participate with a real quick show of hand? Anybody? Anyone, come on. Oh, all right, somebody from the back. Please come forward. Ladies and gentlemen, as he comes ahead, please hear up for him. Make it louder, guys. Come on. The Hyderabad style, right? Grand. Oh, love it. Thank you. Easy. Your name? Shankar. Shankar, you're not a part of my team. You've never met me before. So they know that, okay? He's like, I'm famous, bro. They know me. All right. Here we go. How many of you all know Shankar? Give me a woohoo. My God. All right. Okay. Shankar, no pressure. Come a little forward. Take the center stage. That's all yours. Now, like I promised, I'm going to give you something which is very unpredictable. And that's your dice, okay? You can see that dice. Ensure the dice has all 6 numbers in it. You'll be the eyes for the audience. And as that happens, we'll probably quickly get a mic for Shankar as well. Just quickly, if you can get a mic for Shankar as well, as this is about to happen, a mic for Shankar, please. Mic. All right, thank you. Okay, superb. And as that's quick. Okay, superb. Not yet, Shankar. You'll get a moment, okay? I'm going to ask you to keep your dice about like this. Ensure all the numbers are different. Okay, you saw that, right? Now I'm going to ask you to keep any one number about like this. Keep your hands straight. Your body language should be straight. I'll teach everyone how to read mind. Okay, good. All right. Like for example, there's a number 6, there's a number 5. You can see that, right? Okay. Now, you can see it's a genuine dice, right?
Yes.
All right. Now go ahead, turn around. You have to keep any one number on the top, cover it with your other hand, and then turn back. I'm going to try to guess what it is, okay? You can turn around and do it. Your job is to ensure that I'm not trying to look at what is the number he's keeping on the top, right? Keep one number on the top, Shankar. And let me know whenever you're done. You done? Turn around towards the audience. Think about this number in your mind. Repeat that number in your mind. All right? Don't say anything. Just the number in your mind, all right? Good. Good. Look at anyone from the audience. And imagine you're sending that number to them. Don't say anything. Stand straight. All right, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, wait, hold on. Don't react. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you gave it away real quick. Is that a 1? Yeah? Yes, I'll take that as a yes. Okay, superb. Thank you. Thank you. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Thanks, guys. You are very kind. It's probably 1 out of 6 possibilities, right? All the people out here with probability would know that. Let's do it again, Shankar. You know the drill. Go around, do it real quick. Whenever you're done, let me know. You've got it? Okay. Keep it straight. Remember that number, okay? Repeat that number in your mind. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Superb. Look at anyone from the audience again. Okay. This time, close your eyes. Okay. All right. I think I know what this number is. Okay. I'm going to show this number to everyone. Don't open your eyes. Okay. Just give me a yes, guys, if you can see what the number is. Yeah? Yes, I think this is the number again. All right. Got it? Yes? All right. Superb. Shankar, for the very first time in the mic is right in front of you. Open your eyes. Clearly and loudly. What is the number you're thinking of?
5.
Thank you so much, guys. Let's hear it up for Shankar, please. Thank you. Thank you. Keep it rolling for Shankar, guys. Come on. Now, you know what, guys? I mean, it's 35 years of togetherness, 35 years of trust, 35 years of relationship, and that's huge. And you guys are being a part of that historical moment, right? You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here right now. So just for that, let that sink in. I want you to applaud for yourself for being here at this point in time. Give it up for yourself, guys. Come on. Right? Louder, guys. Come on. Louder. Oh, superb. Now, I need to go ahead and do something. I mean, it's all about connection. It's all about relationship here tonight. So I need somebody who's like that best friend, that 2 people. If that one person goes out, the another person would automatically follow along. Do we have like that, any 2 person in the room right now? I would like to probably have that person on the stage right now with me. Anyone from the front, from the back, if you think that you both have a very good connection, very good friends, it could be couple, it could be anything, right? Just 2 people with a very strong connection. Anybody out here, if you think that it's you, with a quick show of hand, please let me know that you would like to be on the stage. Real quick. Anyone? Any 2 person? Come on, guys, you know who it is. You know that you all have that relation with that someone. And if that someone is in the room, I promise I'll give you something very beautiful to remember. Okay, we have that one hand raised out there. All right, and she's pulling the other person out. She's like, yes, you are the one. You have to come along. Guys, please hear up for that 2 beautiful ladies who are coming on the stage. Keep it rolling for them, guys. Thank you. Lovely. Guys, keep it rolling, keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Hi, thank you. I like how peacefully you're coming in. Praveen. Prajakta, okay. I'm going to ask you to be here, and I'm going to ask you to be here, Prajakta. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. Aarti, okay. Prajakta is telling me Aarti. Okay, superb. Okay, so Prajakta and Aarti, how long do you all know each other? 2 years almost. If she was there, you would have left your bag with her? Yeah, of course, right? Okay, I like how you have carried your bag here. Okay, lovely. Prajakta and Aarti, I'm going to ask you all to look at each other. Look at each other. I'm going to give you 30 minutes. to look. Oh, they're not even responding. They're like 30 minutes, bro. It's all right. I'll look at her, okay? I love the friendship guys have. Keep your hands aside. Keep your hands relaxed and keep it aside. Okay, good. Superb. Look at each other, relax. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Breathe all the way in. And relax, okay? In a moment, I'm going to ask both of you all to close your eyes, okay? 3, 2, 1, close your eyes now. As your eyes are closed, remember if there is anything that's happening around you. Remember if somebody's touching your shoulder, somebody's touching your face. Remember if you feel any kind of touch anywhere around your face, your hand. Remember that. Just nod your head. Please don't speak anything. And please do not open your eyes till the time I ask you to open your eyes, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, try to do something very beautiful with you all right now. And if that happens, you will actually remember this evening like nobody else. Just remember whatever's happening around. Remember exactly where you're feeling and how many times you're feeling. If at all, you feel something around you, all right? Please don't speak anything. I just want you to keep it in your mind. And if at all, from this point onwards, if you did feel something, all right, I'm going to ask you to raise your hand if you felt something, like a small touch somewhere around you. If you did feel it, raise your hand. Interesting, all right. I'm going to ask you to go ahead and touch the exact place where you felt the touch. Can you touch exactly where you feel it? Brilliant. You can relax your hand. Now with your hand, can you show everyone how many times did you feel that? To the audience, towards the audience. That's brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. Can you show us all exactly how does that feeling? Like, can you touch the exact spot and show us how was the feeling? Can you touch, I mean, you felt that, right? With your finger, touch the place and show us how does that feel? How is that feeling like? Like, how was it? Did it go from up to bottom, like bottom to top? How was the feeling? Go ahead and touch the place with your finger. Exactly where did you feel it? Okay, good. How was the feeling with your hand? Can you show that? Okay, good. All right, all right, all right. Take a deep breath in, both of y'all. Relax and open your eyes now. Oh, all right. Now we've got a mic for you, and I'm going to let you hold the mic. Be honest to everyone in the mic. Did you feel something like this in the mic?
No.
Like, was it something like a lighter or something like this?
It was like a feather touch.
It's like a feather touch, something very slight and slow, right? But you did feel that,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Would you be surprised if I tell you I never touched you? Guys, did I touch her? Did I touch Prajakta?
But I felt that.
You felt that. Did I come anywhere close to her with any of this? Did I come close to her, guys? Do you trust your audience?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I trust you too. But
You trust me too, thank you. All I did this to her, and you were able to feel that.
wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for them. Don't worry, the connection won't last for another 24 hours. Don't worry about that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Likewise. Give it up for them, guys, come on. It takes a lot of courage to come on the stage, guys. And if anybody comes on the stage, I want you to welcome them with an absolute thunderous round of applause, just like how you're doing, ma'am. Thank you, very kind of you. All right, beautiful. Are you having a good time, IKF? Yes, no, come on. Are you having a good time? Lovely. Let's go ahead. I want to ensure that all of us experience something beautiful and magical, because that is the whole idea of all of us coming together in this particular evening, right? If you all have that feeling that, you know what, Praveen, I think I can crack your mind. I think there is a way I can figure out how you're doing this mind-reading shizzle. But you don't want to come on the stage because you don't want to reveal anything personal. I've got something special for you. I won't reveal anything personal information of yours, but if you want to come on the stage, I can do something real quick and fun for you all. Anybody from the front would like to be a part of it? Quickly, like for some fun, quick experiment. Anybody from the front? She's looking at me, she's straight away nodding her head. She's like, anybody but me. Any of y'all would like to be on the part of this, guys? Come on, be on the stage. Any one person. Thank you, guys. Come on, hear up for him, loudly. Hi, sir, your name? Nikhil. Guys, hear up for Nikhil, please. All right, so Nikhil, I've got something special for you. All right, this is to ensure that there is nothing personal about you is revealed, I've asked the events team to pick up a random book for me. They did this. Open the book and ensure, like all the words in that book is different. It's a genuinely random book, correct? Exactly how it is supposed to be. Fair, all the page numbers are different too. Fair? All right. Lovely, okay. I'm gonna request you to hold the mic and I'll riffle through the book, okay? I'm gonna request to stand a little ahead so that everybody can see you. In the mic, I'm gonna ask you to say the word stop wherever you want. I'll riffle through the book about like this, and wherever you say the word stop, I'll stop exactly there, okay? And I'm gonna ask you to, read something, okay? But not out loud, nothing out loud, all of this thing will happen in your mind. But the word when you say stop will be in the mic so that everybody knows I stop exactly where you asked me to stop, okay? I'll do this just to keep you posted, okay? The mic closer to you, please. You have to say the word stop in the mic, all right? Ready? Keep the mic closer so that it's comfortable for you.
Stop.
Right there. Can you have a look at the first word?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you remember the word?
Yeah.
I mean, it is very quick. You'll remember the word, right? Okay, super. Look at the audience. Imagine this word, okay? Don't think of anything else. If you think of anything else, probably I'll have an access to that. So please don't think of anything else. Empty your mind. Really empty your mind. Thank you. Okay. Nikhil, right now, imagine that that letter is on that screen, that beautiful screen. We can see IKF. Imagine you can see that letter clearly. And as you're doing that, I'm going to try to get, okay. Imagine the first letter, just the first letter, nothing more than that. Just the first letter. Okay. I think, just imagine if there is like a, okay, good, okay. I think I know what this is. Imagine the second letter. Okay, hold on. For the first time, what is the first letter you're thinking of? Just the first alphabet.
S.
All right, here we go. Imagine the second letter. The third. Okay, no. There's no fourth, right? Just, it's a small word, yeah?
I think so.
It's a small word. Interesting. Please don't say anything. Don't try to guess anything, guys. I think I got this real quick. Okay. For the first time out loud in the mic, what is the word you're thinking of?
She.
Ladies and gentlemen, for Nikhil, please. All right. Nikhil, you have a superpower right now, okay? I mean, not just that I can read your mind, but I'm going to give you a superpower. For that, you have to keep your index finger about like this, all right? Like this. You point at anyone that you want, that person will be on the stage right now. anyone, whomever you select, that person will be on the stage. Anybody that you like. The person who's trying to avoid you totally, yeah. All right, what's his name in the mic?
Kannad.
Sorry?
Kannad.
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 Wow, that's the name.
Yeah.
Kannad. All right, guys, come on. A name with an heritage. Come on, guys. Kannad, please come on the stage. Hear it up for him, guys. Loudly. Thank you, Nikhil. Your name is Kannad. Superb, yeah. Beautiful name. All right, so Kannad, how many languages do you speak? Definitely Kannada, right? All right. No, you don't? Wow, that is a beautiful, beautiful way of starting this show. I'm going to give you the book again, don't worry, since he asked me to do this. He picked up a smaller word. I'm going to ask you to open the book anywhere you want, okay? Just open up to one page number. Got it? Settle? Okay. Now, in this page, you'll see like a big word. Like, there'll be a lot of big words. More than 8, 9 alphabets or more than that. You see some words, okay? Pick up any one word for me. Don't pick up 2, 3 words, just one word. Got that? Okay. You've got a really big word, okay? Not like a chapter or something like that, right? Okay, hold on. Shut the book. Focus. Imagine what is the first alphabet, okay? Don't say anything. Okay, look at the audience. Face the audience, okay, superb. Okay, wait, is this like an object you're thinking of? Wait, I'm gonna give you the mic so that it's easy for you. Okay. Is it like an object? It's something that you can touch and feel?
Yes.
Okay, just in your mind, okay, just in your mind, whatever it is, okay? Good. Okay, it's something like an object that you can touch and feel. Okay, hold on. Think of this. You almost went like not really, but, I mean, in your mind, you almost went like not really, but you said it out loud, yes. No stage pressure. All right. Okay. Karan, I'm going to ask you to genuinely think of the first letter. Repeat that in your mind. Is it like a C, 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 C? Is it a C? Yeah? Hold on. Okay, wait. I think this is what I'm getting. Hold on. Let's do it the other way around. You're trying to think of the alphabet, but you're very jumbled up with the alphabet. You're kind of moving from one alphabet to another. Just I don't know, like you just went from a P to U and U to P, something like that. Does it make sense to you? Yeah? Okay, hold on. Don't confuse yourself. Just relax, take a deep breath in. Imagine, since you said it's something that I can touch and feel, imagine I'm holding that in my hand. Imagine how it would feel. Will it be heavy? Will it be light? Don't say anything. You're nodding your head very clearly. Everybody will become a mind reader then. Hold on. Is this... Okay. You also went like, in your mind, like hot. Yeah? Now you can say that. You can say that out loud, yeah?
Yes.
Yes? All right. Okay, hold on. Hot. You also don't want me to hold it like this in your way, right? In your mind, you almost went like, hold it about like this. Okay, you asked me to move my hand. It's like a tea. No, it's not a tea. It's not a coffee. Hold on. You're having cappuccino in your mind, yeah? Is it cappuccino? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it up for him, please. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Karan. Really appreciate it. All right, guys. We're about to go ahead and end this evening with a beautiful thing that we all should experience together. And for that, I'm going to ask everyone to go ahead and take out your phone. And if you've taken out your phone, turn your flashlight on so that I can see it, that your phone is on, right? If you've got a phone on your hand, not on the table, not on your bag, I want to ensure everybody's phone is on them. Sir, can you please take out your phone? I like how he's checking his WhatsApp already, right? Okay, take your phone out, turn your flash so that I can see that you've got your phone. Thank you so much, ma'am. All right, everybody who probably wants to come on the stage as well but could not. But again, do this so that I can see that you all can participate. Okay, all right. Beautiful. Now I'm going to ask you to go ahead and turn the flash off and open about your calculator, guys. We'll have a lot of people to go ahead and participate in this right now. I'm going to ask everyone to open your calculator. Should look something about like this. Now, I would need somebody from the audience to give me some random numbers. And as you're thinking about it, somebody from the team will give you the mic right there. Okay. So anybody from the audience who would like to participate with a quick show of hand. Again, I'm not going to call you on stage. It's something that I would need a lot of people to work with, okay? And I'm not going to read your mind either. We're about to, you can shut your flashlights. Thank you so much. You can turn it off. Just ensure your phone is on with your calculator, right? Your calculator should be on. Okay, I think you all can see it on the live feed as well. All right, superb. The calculator should be on about like this. Now, if anybody would like to participate again, real quick, show of hand. I'm not going to call you on stage. Don't be afraid, guys. This is your moment. This is your time. That experience something beautiful. Anybody from the audience, quickly. All right. We have some people on the back who is raising their hand. Do we have an access to give a mic to them? All right, superb. Okay. We have somebody coming close to you. Keep your hand raised. Keep your hand raised. Please stand up. All right. You've got a mic. As soon as you get the mic in your hand, say yes loudly in the mic.
Yes.
Lovely. What's your name?
Guru.
Guru. Guru. Hold on.
Yes,
Can you see me?
Yeah, see.
Guru, think of a 4-digit number. Don't go for anything personal. Think of a random 4-digit number, all right? And look at me. Think of a random 4-digit number, and I'm going to ask you to go ahead and type that 4-digit in your calculator. Should not be your ATM password, should not be something personal, should be something random. And once you're done, whatever the number you have typed, say it out loud in the mic. Whenever you're done, say it out loud in the mic. Quickly, Guru.
1438.
1438. I want everyone in the room to go ahead and enter 1438 in your phone right now. Everyone, 1438 in your phone right now. Got it? Done? Done, guys? Okay. Now, anybody else who would like to participate? Guru, I'm going to request you to please be standing for a while. Anybody else who would like to participate real quick? Okay, we have somebody here. Okay, can we get the mic for them? You can take the mic from Guru and give it to this person. Any one person who's going next. Yeah, please stand up, sir. Please stand up. Please stand up. Anybody would like to participate? Please stand up. Again, nothing crazy. You just have to think of a 4-digit number and say it out loud in the mic. Out loud in the mic.
Hello.
Thank you. 4-digit number.
1967.
1967. Superb. I'm going to ask everyone to click on plus, add, that's a positive sign, 1967 to it. 1967. All right. Anybody else who would like to participate? Come on, we've got somebody from there. Okay, we've got somebody on the back. Can we have the mic passed to them, please? Yeah? To the person at the back? Any one of the, okay, all right. Great. I'm going to request you again, name a 4-digit number out loud in the mic.
4865.
4865. I want everyone to enter 4865 in your calculator right now. Hit equal. You should get something like 8,270, right? Yeah, 8,270. Did we get that right? You know, everybody out here loves numbers. That is exactly why we are doing what we are doing today. And we'll do something spectacular, I promise. Okay? I need somebody to come on the stage. Somebody who would like to not do a lot. Something very simple. Somebody from the front would be easy for you to jump on the stage real quick. Anybody from here? Quickly. Any one person from the front, can you all come on the stage real quick? Just for a quick minute. Anybody from the front? I'm going to come down and I'm going to pick that person up if you want. All right, okay. We've got 2 people racing towards the stage. Any one person who hits the stage first is on the stage. All right, okay. We've got you. All right. Hi, sir. What's your name? Lakshmikant. All right. Lakshmikant, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and enter about, like, say, 7-digit number while you're looking at every beautiful people who's come to celebrate the 35 years of this company. I'm going to ask you to enter 7-digit number while you're looking at them. Don't look at me, okay? Imagine in your mind IKF and just type some number. Keep your finger like this hand, okay? Lakshmikant, right? Look at everyone in the audience. Start entering some random numbers, okay? 1, 2, okay, good. You can look at this as well. One more, yeah? All right, good. You can see that, whatever you've typed, right? Superb. In the mic, out loud, can you tell everyone what are the numbers that you have typed in?
7053755.
All right. Something very random. 7053755. We've got that, guys, yes? I'm going to ask you to hit equal. And if you hit equal, you'll get again a very random number. That's like 70,62,025. You've got that, yeah? Everybody's got 70,62,025, yes? Now, if you think about it, guys, all of us together ended up selecting some random numbers. And if the random numbers, if you look at it closely, it is 7/06/2025. That is today's date, the exact time that we all are together today. And that's in your phone right now. Thank you so much, guys. My name is Praveen Nair. Thank you so much, Lakshmikant, for coming on the stage. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. You've been great. Over to your host.
Thank you, Praveen. That was fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise, please, and give it up for the very talented Praveen Nair for that fantastic act. He's going to be back with a lot more, ladies and gentlemen, in a little while. Just bear with us a few minutes. We're just getting the stage cleared. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, let's make some noise one more time for Praveen Nair. Come on, give him a huge round of applause. That was fantastic, and he's got a lot more up his sleeve. He's going to be back to entertain you all in a little while. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to celebrate our performers and our achievers. So to begin with our award ceremony, I'd like to invite up onto the stage to present our first set of awards, which is the Long Service Awards for 10 years. I'd like to invite Mr. Vishal Tulsian from Motilal Oswal and Mr. Nikhil Kukara from Northwest. A round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome them to the stage to hand out the first round of awards. Come on, guys, can I hear you make some noise? Put your hands together, please, as we welcome Mr. Vishal Tulsian and Mr. Nikhil Kukara to the stage. Welcome, sir. I'd like to request Mr. Vineet Mehta to please join us on stage. Requesting Mr. Vineet Mehta to please join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Vineet Mehta. Stay with us just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be joining us in just a minute. Sorry, sir, just one moment. Thank you so much for joining us on stage. Just bear with us a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause, please, for our presenters on stage. Come on, guys, let's have some energy, because this is the time where we recognize and celebrate our performers and high achievers for their consistent performance and dedication. So we're going to start off with our Long Service Awards for 10 years. And our first awardee, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you all to please give it up for Thakur Surendra Singh. A huge round of applause, please, for Thakur Surendra Singh for completing 10 years with IKF Finance. Come on, guys, keep that applause coming. Congratulations. And ladies and gentlemen, let's hear you make some noise. Come on, give it up, please. Congratulations, Mr. Singh. Ladies and gentlemen, our next awardee for the Long Service 10 Years Award is Upendra Rao Kandula. A round of applause, please, to welcome him to the stage. Let's have a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Completion of 10 years. It's a huge milestone. Congratulations to you, sir. Our next recipient, I'd like you all to please welcome with a big hand, is M. Mohan Gaud. A round of applause, please, for Mr. M. Mohan Gaud. Congratulations to you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, please, and make some noise. Congrats once again, sir. Up next, please welcome R.V. Kameshwara Rao. Congratulations to R.V. Kameshwara Rao. Ladies and gentlemen, can we hear some applause in the room, please? Put your hands together. A big round of applause, please, for Mr. Rao. Congratulations, sir. Let's welcome up next, Subha Raju Uppalapati. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear some applause. Hearty congratulations to you, sir. One more big hand, please, ladies and gentlemen. And keep applauding for our next recipient, M. Anita. Congratulations. Let's have a big hand, ladies and gentlemen, for M. Anita. Sir is collecting the award on her behalf, but we can still give her a round of applause. Up next, the final recipient of the 10-year-long service award is Sairam Bandari. A big hand, please, ladies and gentlemen, for Sairam Bandari. Congratulations to you, sir. Congratulations, sir. And I'd like to thank Mr. Tulsi and Mr. Mehta. Thank you, gentlemen, for doing the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please, to thank our presenters. Thank you so much, gentlemen. And congratulations to all the recipients of the Long Service 10 Years Awards. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to the HFC Performance Awards. And to present these awards to our winners, I'd like to welcome Netra Bhatt from Action and Sharvil Patel from Norwest. So let's put our hands together and give a warm welcome to Netra Bhatt and Sharvil Patel. So ladies and gentlemen, this is for performance, and the first 5 winners whose names we are calling out are going to be winning a bullet. So I want you all to applaud because this is a very exciting moment as well. Ladies and gentlemen, our first recipient is R. Dinesh. Give it up please for R. Dinesh. Congratulations. The lucky winner of a brand new bullet, ladies and gentlemen. Come on everyone, let's hear you make some noise. Congratulations to you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our next winner, Devan Manikam. Congratulations, Devan. Also the winner of a brand new bullet. Congratulations to you, sir. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together. Let's make some noise and give a huge round of applause to all the winners on the stage. And our next winner is Periyasamy Mani. Let's have a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome Periyasamy Mani to the stage. Congratulations to you, sir. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to congratulate sir as he collects his award. Let's hear you all make some noise. Our next awardee is Vijaya Kumar B. Give it up please for Vijaya Kumar B. Congratulations to you, sir. You're also winning a bullet. Let's have a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. And our next winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Akula Asif. Congratulations to Akula Asif, who's also going home today with a brand new bullet. Come on, guys, let's give him a big round of applause. Congratulations to you, Mr. Asif. Let's have a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. So moving on to our next 7 awardees of the HFC Performance Awards will be winning a brand new laptop. Let's give it up for our first winner, ladies and gentlemen, D. Gopinathan. Congratulations to D. Gopinathan. Come on, guys. The hall is too quiet. Tonight is a celebration. We're celebrating 35 years. We are also rewarding the performers and achievers and those who inspire us to do better. So let's have some applause all around, guys. Everyone on the back, let's give it up. Let's put our hands together for the winners on stage. Let's welcome our next winner, Yesu Das. Congratulations to Yesu Das. Award goes to Koduri Mahipal. Congratulations, sir. Koduri Mahipal. Let's give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, sir. Let's welcome our next awardee to the stage, Kuntala Ram Prasad. Let's have a big hand for Kuntala Ram Prasad. Awardee is you, Ilya Kumar. Congratulations to you, Ilya Kumar. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and make some noise. Where's the Josh, guys? Where's the excitement? Congratulations to you, sir. And our next award goes to Jayakumar S. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up please for Jayakumar S. Jayakumar S. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and make some noise. Our next awardee is Chetna H.E. She's not present, but let's give her, Chetna, he's not present, I beg your pardon, but let's give him a big round of applause. So we're moving on now to our next 4 winners who are going to be recipients of a smartphone. Our next awardee is Rajkumar Thangavel. Congratulations to Rajkumar Thangavel. You make some noise. A big round of applause, please. Keep that applause coming. Our next award goes to Mateshwaran C. Congratulations to Mateshwaran C. A big hand, please. And let's welcome our next awardee, Godispudi Subramaniam. Let's give it up, please, for Godispudi Subramaniam. Heartiest congratulations to you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise. A big hand, please, for the winners on stage. And the final winner in the HFC Performance Award category is Kamsani Praveen Kumar. That's the way, ladies and gentlemen. You can cheer, you can shout, just make some noise for your colleagues on stage. Congratulations, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to move into the Long Service Awards again. These are for 5 years. And to hand out the awards along with Netra Bhatt and Sharvil Patel, I'd like to call on Kanad Chaudhary from Motilal Oswal. Let's put our hands together as we welcome Kanad Chaudhary from Motilal Oswal to the stage. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's around dinner time, but let's put our hands together. Final few awards of the night going out. Let's welcome our esteemed presenters to the stage. So we're moving on to the 5-year Long Service Award winners, and our first recipient is Abhay Ramakant Parkar. Congratulations to Abhay Ramakant Parkar. Let's give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen, completing 5 years with IKF Finance. Congratulations to you, sir. Let's welcome our next awardee, Mahesh Kanzaria. Congratulations to Mahesh Kanzaria. Let's hear y'all make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mahesh. Our next awardee is Retata Kunjal Chandrakant Bai. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big hand as we welcome Retata Kunjal Chandrakant Bai to the stage for completing 5 years. Congratulations, ma'am. And our next awardee is Ashogiri Dheerajgiri Goswami. Let's have a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear you make some noise. Congratulations, sir. Let's welcome our next awardee, Karnam Chandrasekhar. Congratulations to Karnam Chandrasekhar. Requesting Karnam Chandrasekhar to join us on stage. He's perhaps stepped out. So we'll move on to the next awardee. Our next awardee is Solanki Jignesh Kumar Dhanabai. Congratulations to Solanki Jignesh Kumar Dhanabai. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, please, for Solanki Jignesh Kumar Dhanabai. Congratulations to you, sir. Let's welcome our next winner, Hemraj Ramdas Kuhikar. Congratulations to Hemraj Ramdas Kuhikar. Let's welcome him with a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together and make some noise. All our winners taking the stage right now have completed 5 years and they're receiving their long service awards. Congratulations to you all. Give it up please for our next awardee, Nitin Maruti Bedkar. Congratulations to Nitin Maruti Bedkar. Hearty congratulations to you, sir. Let's welcome our next awardee. Our next award goes to Shrikant Ramji Sharma. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together please for Shrikant Ramji Sharma. Congratulations, sir. Next recipient of the Long Service Awards for 5 years is G.L. Sundar. Let's put our hands together and make some noise for G.L. Sundar. Big hand, ladies and gentlemen. And our next winner is Sachin Chandrakant Lad. Put your hands together, please, ladies and gentlemen. Let's welcome him to the stage. Congratulations to you, sir. Award goes to Ramesh R. Congratulations to Ramesh R. Award goes to Swapnil Vijay Titare. A big hand please for Swapnil Vijay Titare. Stanislaus Raymond Antic. Make some noise please, ladies and gentlemen, for Stanislaus Raymond Antic. Award goes to Garike Sunita. I think she's not present, but sir is coming up to collect the award on her behalf. So let's put our hands together for Garike Sunita. Congratulations to her. Let's welcome our next awardee, Margam Karunakar. Give it up, please, ladies and gentlemen, for Margam Karunakar. Congratulations. And the next winner is Pogula Ramesh. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Pogula Ramesh a warm welcome to the stage. Congratulations, sir. Welcome our next awardee, Kumar. Give it up for Kumar, ladies and gentlemen, for completing 5 years with IKF Finance. Awardee tonight is Gamini Sandeep. Congratulations to Gamini Sandeep. Let's give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Next award goes to Qasim Wali Sheikh. Congratulations to Qasim Wali Sheikh. Sheikh. Let's welcome our next awardee, Kokula Hanmandu. Congratulations to Kokula Hanmandu. One more big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Our final few awards going out tonight. Let's welcome our next awardee, Kalluri Praveen. Praveen. And our next award goes to Dayananda J. A big hand, please, for Dayananda J. Our next award winner is Sonti Tirumala Srinivasa Reddy. have our final two awards of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Our next awardee is Rama Shishagiri Keshavapatnam. Let's give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. One more round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And our final awardee for the night is Venkata Ravi Babu. Congratulations to Mr. Venkata Ravi Babu. Congratulations to you, sir. And I'd like to thank all our presenters. Thank you to Ms. Kanna Chaudhary, Ms. Netra Bhatt, and Mr. Sharvil Patel. Let's give them a big hand, ladies and gentlemen, for doing the honors. And also one more huge round of applause for all our awardees tonight. Congratulations to each of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we had the incredible mentalist Praveen Nair on stage a little while back. I'm sure he wowed you all and had your jaws almost on the floor with the stuff he did. And he's coming back with Act 2. And this time, ladies and gentlemen, he's going to be coming into the audience. He's going to get up close and personal with each of you. So let's put our hands together and welcome back the incredibly talented Praveen Nair. Guys, he won't come on stage unless I hear you make some noise. Come on, guys, give it up. Let's hear you make some noise for Praveen Nair.
a journey to the center. Now you're all that I remember. We have no choice but to surrender. You make me feel like a kid again, pulling myself from the skeleton. You love me to the core, I love you to the core. You love me to the core, I love you to the core. To the core. To the core. You make me feel like a kid again, pulling myself from the skeleton. You love me to the core, I love you to the core. You love me to the core, I love you to the core.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Praveen Nair in the audience, wowing you all one-on-one. But do stay tuned, don't go anywhere, enjoy your dinner, and stay tuned because very soon we have a very special performance by one of our very own, an employee of IKF Finance is taking the stage. So stay tuned for that. Thank you.
Come into my house. Come into my house. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house of love. Everyone is welcome here, so take care of this house of love. Come into my house. Come into my house of love. Everyone is welcome here, so take care of this house of love. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house of love. Everyone is welcome here, so take care of this house of love, 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 of love. My house. My house. My house of love. She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one who will dance on the floor in the round. She said, I am the one who will dance on the floor in the round. She told me her name was Billie Jean, and she caused a scene. Then
That's the way I treat a girl, kinda smooth. Because there's one man that you wanna meet me. So let me show you around while you sip your TG. But no coca loco boom while I take a completely. When I hold my baby, she say I do it nicer. I like my chicken with rice and lemonade. And that's what you get when you shout that jump. Oh, now I gotta go, yo, Coco.
Put me up, put me down, put my feet back on the ground. Put me up, take my heart and make me happy. Put me up, put me down, put my feet back on the ground. Put me up, feel my heart and make me happy. Singing everybody. Singing everybody. Put me up, put me down, put my feet back on the ground. Put me up, take my heart and make me happy. Put me up, put me down, put my feet back on the ground. Put me up, take my heart and make me happy.
Grab somebody sexy, tell them, hey, give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight.
Cause tomorrow I'm off to do battle, perform for a princess. But tonight, I can make you my queen and make love to you endless. It's insane the way the name growing, money keep flowing. Hustlers moving silent, so I'm tiptoeing. So keep blowing, I got it locked up like Lindsay Lohan. Put it on my life, baby. I make it feel right, baby. Can't promise tomorrow, but I promise tonight. Excuse me, and I might drink a little more than I should tonight. And I might take you home with me if I could tonight. And baby, I'ma make you feel so good tonight. Cause we might not get tomorrow. I'm gonna fall on top of your girl. What I'm involved with is deeper than the Masons, baby, baby, and it ain't no secret. My family's from Cuba, but I'm an American. I don't get money like secrets. Put it on my life, baby. I make it feel right, baby. Can't promise tomorrow, but I promise tonight.
New York
They say she low down. It's just a rumor, and I don't believe 'em. They say she needs to slow down. The baddest thing around town. She's nothing like the girl you've ever seen before. Nothing you can compare to your neighborhood boy. I'm trying to find the words to describe this girl without being disrespectful. The way that booty moving, I can't take no more. Have to stop what I'm doing so I can pull the plug. I'm trying to find the words to describe this girl without being disrespectful. Damn girl.
I wanna hold them like they do in Texas, please. Fold them, let them hit me, raise it, baby, stay with me. I love it. Love game, intuition, play the cards with spades to start. And after he's been hooked, I'll play the one that's on his heart. I'll get him hard, show him what I got. I'll get him hard, show him what I got. Can't read mine, no, we can't read my poker face. She's never loved nobody. Can't read mine, no, we can't read my poker face. She's never loved nobody. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face. I wanna roll with him, my heart that we will be. A little gambling is fun when you're with me. Russian roulette is not the same without a gun. And baby, when it's love, if it's not rough, it isn't fun. I'll get him hard, show him what I got. I'll get him hard, show him what I got. Can't read mine, no, we can't read my poker face. She's never loved nobody. Can't read mine, no, we can't read my poker face. She's never loved nobody.
'Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky full of stars. 'Cause you light up the path. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. 'Cause in a sky full of stars, I think I saw you. Cause you're a sky full of stars. I wanna die in your arms. 'Cause you get lighter the more it gets dark. I'm gonna give you my heart. I don't care, go on and tear me
for a special performance, one that we've been holding on specially to end the night with. I'd like to call Mr. Atul to come onto the stage. Requesting Mr. Atul to please join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to request Mr. Atul to join us on stage. Anyone? Oh, sir's right there. Sure, sir.
착한 얼굴에 그렇지 못한 태도 가면이 몸에서 가려진 볼륨은 두 배로 거침없이 찍힌 굳이 보진 않지 눈치 Black 하면 pink 우린 예쁘지 않은 savage 원할 때 틀놓고 뺐지 너 뭐래도 컬러 못 빼기 두 손에 가득한 fat chicks 궁금하면 해봐 fact check 그 높이 꼭대기 물 만나 물고기 짙게 난 착색
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up please for Mr. Atul, who's coming to perform especially for all of you. Mr. Atul, the stage is yours. So we have a mic for you right there.
Check.
मुसाफिर हो यारों ना घर है ना ठिकाना मुझे चलते जाना है बस चलते जाना मुसाफिर हो यारों ना घर है ना चलते जाना है बस चलते जाना मुसाफिर हो यारों ना घर है ना ठिकाना मुझे चलते जाना है बस चलते जाना दिन ने हाथ काम कर इधर बिठा लिया रात ने इशारे से उधर बुला लिया सुबह से शाम से मेरा दोस्ताना मुसाफिर हूँ यारों ना घर है ना ठिकाना मुझे चलते जाना है बस चलते जाना मुसाफिर हूँ यारों ना घर है ना ठिकाना मुझे चलते जाना है बस चलते जाना Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Miami.
Miami.